Hello and welcome to Bubble Languages. Today I'm coming to you with a different proposal. This time around, I want to discuss with you the program for the A2 course. I recommend that you do this in a minimum of 3 months, that is a 12 weeks program. And you can do that if you've got at least 40 hours a month to dedicate to the study of English. Okay, if not, this program is planned or thought to be taught in an academic year. That means normally from September to May or June. Okay, these are the units. I included obviously listening, reading, speaking, and writing tasks in each unit. And the idea is that you work on everything on your own, in your own time. And then after that, we meet once a week or twice a week, depending on what you need and depending on the time you have, for us to practice the most difficult skills for you, which could be your writing skills, your speaking skills, your listening skills, or your reading skills. It could be any of them. So, what I want you to do is to read through the program, see what it covers, and then ask me any questions you may have. As you can see here, Unit 1 is about places in the world, countries and nationalities, and then the grammar is the verb to be, the present simple, places and town, going around the world. I have included some YouTube videos of myself, and then I normally use linguahash.com and mainly the British Council website. As you may know, I am a preparation center, a training center, or a global network partner of the British Council here in Tenerife. So that's why I use their resources, and I also use them because I like them. These resources here, you can download them and work on them, and I can also give you the answer key for your self-study. Sometimes I use a live worksheet if I deem it appropriate. Unit 2 talks about our families, describing people, all about me and my family. Have got games of vocabulary and then writing about my family. Unit 3 talks about eating well, food and drinks. How do you prepare a meal, a particular meal? How do you cook? What do you need? How do you prepare? You will talk about countable and uncountable nouns. There is and there are. What's the difference between the two of them? And then, of course, a lot of for affirmative, negative sentences or interrogative sentences. Festivals, I only included Halloween, Christmas, and Easter. I could include so many more, like Thanksgiving, like Guy Fawkes, bonfire nights, and so many other things, but this is what I've done so far. What do we celebrate at Halloween, and what do we know about Halloween, which I think is a relevant question. Sometimes we celebrate things without really knowing what we're celebrating, where does the tradition come from. The vocabulary games, you're going to work on prepositions of time. Unit 4 is about my time, daily routines, my school day, what are my free time activities. You will work in the present simple and the past simple tenses. WH question, who, what, when, where. Object pronouns, the verbs like love or hate, and your writing will be something to do with school. I mean, more specifically, talking about your timetable at school, which day you have, what subject, and what time, those kind of things. Okay, Christmas Day, Christmas in the UK, festivities, traditions, celebrations, family, vocabulary games, the present continuous, something on New Year's Eve. Some of them are Google documents that I have prepared myself. Some of them are YouTube links or videos I have recorded myself. And I can always include more things if you need me to. Unit 5 talks about being techie, the vocabulary, a long worksheet on digital devices, nouns, possessive pronouns, and can, how to use can, when to use the modal verb, the future simple, and then I put an example, scientists print cheesecake, which I thought was interesting. Carnival. Why do we celebrate Carnival? This time round, there is a crazy robot speaking activity, present simple versus present continuous, celebrations, the writing. This time round is introducing yourself on a blog. Tenses review, Unit 6, My Dream House. There's like a huge game here called Furniture in the House. And this unit talks about art as well. Art in the world, art in a house, art anywhere, really. Describing a room, then music wise, we're gonna work on band auditions. You're gonna work again on prepositions and the present continuous. You're going to do some vocabulary games on furniture, and then you're going to work on comparative and superlative adjectives. Then we have Easter. Why do we celebrate Easter? What do we celebrate at Easter? And how do people celebrate Easter in the world? There's some vocabulary game. I will obviously add more things as I go along. Unit 7, being a celebrity. What is it like? What is it like becoming famous? What are the jobs famous people have? Dates, feelings, this day in history, last weekend, obviously using the past simple inventions. Famous firsts, adverbs of frequency, that is obviously words like sometimes, always, often, never, things like that. Conjunctions such as then, but, and, or. And your writing this time around is about applying for a job, which is very relevant. And then Unit A talks about traveling, transport, sports, games and activities, and writing an email about sports. And at this time around, when we reach this point, I want you to read through the requirements, what the course is like, how many hours do you need, when do we normally teach these courses, what's the minimum amount of time that you need to study one of these courses, how do we organize the courses, that is, if you can come to in-person lessons, you can take a course online, and there will be time that you need to spend on working on your own, and then time that you will meet me or one of my colleagues, and we will talk about what you need, clarify some doubts you may have, mark your work, or give you feedback, any kind of feedback that you need. And then I did a section where I put some frequently asked questions. What can I do if I'm interested in taking this course? What's the minimum time required? I already spoke about that. Can I take the course? Can I enroll on the course any time of the year? Yes, you can. Is it compulsory for me to sit an exam, an official exam? No, it's not, but it's advisable in the sense that you can always know how well are you doing. What is the price of the course? This varies depending on whether you're going to do one lesson a week or two, whether you are coming in person or you're taking the course online, and whether you want specific individual lessons for yourself or you don't mind joining a group, which is the idea behind this. Joining a small group where you can do some peer work, which is like really good peer assessment, peer work, role plays, debates, dialogues, monologues, presentations, discussions, or anything. Means of payments, you have all that you can imagine. Don't think about it. Call us, contact us, and get in touch and start learning the English that you need. And this is our lovely picture of the academy in spring, obviously. And then these are my contact details. This is the lunch line and my mobile phone, my email address, the physical address. When do we work? It's very important to remember that you have to book us and cancel the lesson 24 hours minimum before the lesson takes place. In that case, we can try and accommodate you in a different time slot if that's possible. And if there's no space, then we cannot do that. You miss the class. If you let us know in advance, we can rearrange the lesson and serve you as you need to. This is my Google Map location. But anyway, if you click on the website, which is www.bubblelanguages.com, you will find me. I'm sure you know, you've heard about me, hopefully. And well, I look forward to hearing from you soon. And okay, I'll see you very soon, very shortly, and I'll see you in the next video as well. Take care. Ooh, I made a mistake. I didn't stop the video on time.